Hello, girls and boys. It is Mr. Gonzalez here to talk about your all block choice board this week. You've already started on task one. Great work. Let's talk about um, let's talk about how all block is different this week. So we don't have a guide this week. There's no slides, and that's because election day is this week. So we wanted to make it a little bit different. We wanted to make all block a little bit different because we don't have live class on Tuesday. So we don't have our morning meeting and we don't have our math meeting. So we don't have a meeting at 11 or a meeting at 2. So in place of that, we have task 2 and task 3 of all block, which I'll talk about in just a second. Your first task is to finish up or to work on this IXL skill. Use key details to determine the main idea. And when you click on it, it should take you right there, or you can search these 3 letters. And I want you to achieve, we really want you to achieve a SMART score of at least 70. And let me show you where that is in case you're not sure. So you'll work on this. There's a little bit of reading for you to do. You'll answer a question, and your SMART score is right here. Right now I've got a 0, but as I answer more questions correct, it goes up. So once it gets to 70, you can stop if you want, but if you want to get to 100, you can keep working on it. So that's your first task, is to work on that. Your second task, let's read it. Work on this task during our normal Tuesday morning meeting time, so at 11. So you're going to read one of the 3 books below for 30 minutes. Of those 30 minutes, read out loud for at least 10 minutes. So you've got 30 minutes to read out loud for 10 minutes. You can read to a friend, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a mom, a dad, a grandma, a grandpa, or you can read to the wall. Whatever your stuffed animal, I just want you to read out loud for at least 10 minutes. The 3 different books here are all about animals in the rainforest, but they're different reading levels. So level 1 is a pretty calm reading level. If you are struggling with reading, I would really suggest you start with level 1. Level 2 is you're feeling pretty good about reading. You're definitely at a 4th grade level. You can read this Animals of the Rainforest book. It'll take some focus, but it'll be good for you. And then if you want to challenge, you're a really good reader and you'd like to challenge your reading skills, you can try Rainforest Animals. So all 3 of these books are on Epic. So you got to use your Epic account. And then after you finish reading for 30 minutes, you've got this form to fill out. So you'll click on the form, it'll take you here. You'll put your name, choose your teacher's name, choose which book you read, level 1, level 2, level 3. They're all about rainforest animals. And then you have to answer this question, what is the main idea of the book? And I've told you how I want you to type your sentence. Your sentence should start with the main idea of this book is, and then give your answer. So everybody will write the main idea of this book is, and then put your answer. Same for this next question. Use exact words from the text to list 3 details that support your thought from the main idea. So you're gonna type this sentence right here. You're gonna type this one 3 times. So maybe I'll just put 1, 2, 3. And so I need to fill this out 3 times. I believe the main idea is whatever I put here. So I believe the main idea is whatever I decide, put that here. And then because I found this in the text, I found this in the text, and I found this in the text. So these 3 spaces will be different. These 3 spaces will be the same. And they should match your answer from this prior question. After you finish that, you're done with task 2. And then we want you to move on to task 3. Okay, task 3 is also something that you can work on during our normal morning meeting time. We want you to type a story with at least 6 sentences about your favorite rainforest animal. So pick an animal that you learned about in your book and write a story about that animal. If you need some help writing your story, here's some questions that you can use to really get your thinking going, to really start brainstorming some ideas for your story. So you could write about, why is it your favorite animal? What did you learn about this animal in your book? What does it eat? What does it look like? What would you do if that animal was your pet? You can make your story scary or silly or serious or happy or sad. You could do whatever you want in this story as long as it's about your favorite animal that you learned in these books. Or if you already knew an animal, that's okay too. I'm going to give a quick overview. There's some spelling practice. We're working on contractions right now in language arts. So I want you to practice your contractions in the may do. And then you can free read your own book, whatever book you want. If you want to read just for fun, you can read your free book and read for as long as you want. 30 minutes is a good start, but read for really as long as you'd like. And I'm going to give, I know this is the all block video, but I'm going to talk about the math choice board real quick just because Tuesday is weird since it's election day and there's no live class. So task 2 is for Tuesday during our math class. It says work on this task during our normal Tuesday afternoon math class. So you'll have a video to watch. It's not up yet, but it'll be right there. And you'll be able to click on this video lesson. You'll be able to click right there, and there'll be a video lesson for you to watch about decimals. After you watch that video, you can practice this IXL skill. And instead of a score of 70, get to a score of 80, and then you can stop. Okay? So I know this is math, but I just wanted to add that in. I hope you had a great Halloween. Happy election day. Parents, grandparents, go vote if you can, if you haven't already. And thank you to everybody that did vote. We're so happy that citizens of the world gave us the opportunity to vote on election day for all staff and teachers. So thanks for working with us, students and parents, and have a great rest of your week.